Home court belongs to the Timberwolves in this one as we bring you a Western Conference matchup here live from the Target Center in Minneapolis. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports for myself, Kevin Harlan, and my broadcast partners, Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Welcome, everyone. You look at Portland, and they're one of the elite teams in first place in the Western Conference.
I think for the Trailblazers, they've been the story of the regular season in my mind, smashing expectations and really taking the league by storm.
Yeah, they've been impressive, no doubt about it. Among the league's best as we approach the postseason.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Portland, Lillard and Matthews pair up in the backcourt. Batum and Aldridge are the power tandem, and it's Lopez in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Lillard the pass to Lopez. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. That's on Nikola Pekovic.
Portland, Oregon is a very different kind of NBA town. A popular motto around here is keep Portland weird. So a sort of counterculture that the fans and the citizens in Portland embrace. But it's a one-team town, and the fans have always shown incredible support for their beloved Blazers.
Here's G. He had 13 points in the win against Denver.
And Kevin, a remarkable night for him passing the ball, just racking up the assists.
Clock at 6. And there's the pass to Wiggins. Lets it go with the three. Portland grabs the miss. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And their inside strength was so apparent in that win. They just blocked shots, controlled the lane, did a good job on the glass.
Very alert were they, Steve. Alert, aware, and reacted quickly to shot attempts in the post. Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof. Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
And here are the Trailblazers now after the basket by Minnesota. And Batum kicks to Matthews. Shoots. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. G dishes to Young. To the inside. Wiggins. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
The easiest way to do it sometimes is with the bounce pass.
On defense, the Timberwolves, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
You know, so often in the NBA we talk about how you have to earn your points the hard way, but it didn't seem like that was the case. Everything came pretty easily.
Too many of their points came the easy way, Steve. You're right. On dunks and layups against a defense that didn't really put up much resistance.
Now, here's Matthews. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Dallas.
And no question, you look at his assist totals. I mean, they tell you what a nice job he was doing of really spreading that ball around. And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
Here's G. Right now averaging 7 points a game.
I'll tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
Well, that's the key to basketball. Get the ball inside, into the paint, either with a pass or with penetration.
They get it back. Here's Lopez. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out, that's the result you get right there.
Here's G. Young, a screen on Matthews. G passes to Young. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
Aldridge can do so many things on a basketball floor. It shouldn't really come as a surprise when he switches his style up. Last year, I thought he played a lot more with his back to the basket.
Oh, that's blocked. Martin kicks to Pekovic. And to add what you said about Aldridge, the years before his last season, he tended to face up to the basket and Clark shoot over people, which was fine because he was so gifted in it.
But I think with the change to the Blazers' offensive schemes and just the way the team wanted to approach the season, they needed more of a back-to-the-basket guy, and Aldridge was as dominant as ever stepping into that role, in addition to still being able to knock down that face-up jumper.
Now, here's Lillard. A 23-point game for him in the win against Dallas.
And don't forget, guys, his playmaking was sensational. And he saw the floor, making the game so easy for his teammates.
Good!
He can become a weapon for them if he gets going early from long range.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. Floats one. Another shot. And it's Aldridge with the bucket inside.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
Over the last 10 games, you can see where the Timberwolves rank in the league. Fewest turnovers a game. First in opponent points per game. And they're ranked third in field goal shooting. This team has a lot of weapons, and guys are not afraid to share the ball to get good shots.
And what's most impressive out of all those numbers, Clark, is the few turnovers that they commit. Because now all of a sudden you're executing, you're putting a lot of pressure on the defense because they know they're not going to force a lot of steals and get out in transition to find easy points.
And Matthews throws it down. Absolutely, Clark. No one in his airspace on that dunk.
Yeah, but come on, Kevin. The defense can't let that happen.
I hope they let it happen more. It's fun to watch that guy fly.
Just a gift, 2 points they gave up. That's awful.
Here's G. The Blazers getting the bucket. And Wiggins gets it to go on the assist by G. And it's 8 points for Andrew Wiggins. Portland trailing here. Outside Matthews. Matthews, a screen on Pekovic. Lillard attacking. Here's Lopez, and the layup's good off the glass. Lopez has got his second basket of the night.
They have got to put a body on him, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Here's G. Pass to Martin. Lets the three fly, and another three for Minnesota.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding. They are piling up the assists.
Minnesota making some changes. Timberwolves trail by 9. Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second quarter. Aldridge and Lopez are down low. Lillard and Matthews pair up in the backcourt, and it's Wright in at the 3 spot. Now here is Martin. 11 points for him in that last game against Denver. Martin against Lillard. It's stolen by G. Oh, and there's the alley-oop, and finished off by Martin.
Well, you knew he'd win that race.
Definitely. I mean, that's what you call early offense.
Trailblazers leading by 7. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Right wing. Inside, poked loose. Young with the steal. There's the screen. Here's G. Feeds to Brewer. Young sets a screen for Brewer. 6 to shoot. Dishes to Wiggins. Damian Lillard pulls it in. Portland's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Matthews passes to Lopez. Three-pointer right. No luck. So Minnesota will take it the other way. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home court just couldn't pull out the win.
And what caused them to lose that last matchup was the mistakes. I mean, they just committed too many turnovers, and they were sloppy with the ball, and that's why they lost.
Lillard from down in the low post. It goes. Lillard's got 5 now.
You know, he'll make you scratch your head and throw your hands up as a defender. I mean, you just don't know how to play him.
Here's G, covered by Lillard. G kicks to Martin. Lets it go from deep. Here's Wiggins. Can't get it to go.
Nice little lead they're enjoying here, and they deserve it with all the work they put in on the glass.
Yeah, big margin for them in the rebounding department. They've completely dominated the boards here.
And Matthews kicks to Aldridge. Aldridge left side. And Portland again with the bucket.
LaMarcus Aldridge with a career high in scoring last season, top 10 in the league. Such a versatile offensive game. He can knock down the jump shot and also post up down low.
Here's G. Kevin Martin on the way. Right side Martin. Baseline J on the way. Drained for 2 points. Martin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Aldridge is a player with outstanding touch. Shoots over 80% line and is able to hit contested jumpers with his high release, high arcing shot. It's one of the prettiest and most difficult shots to deal with.
Minnesota making a switch. Williams is checked in. And Aldridge, guys, great in the pick and roll with Damian Lillard, their terrific point guard. But Steve, also the pick and pop. Excellent range on that jump shot.
Yeah, and Kevin, as good as he is facing up, he's even more deadly posting up inside and shooting that turnaround jumper. So this guy has a lot of weapons in his arsenal.
Both free throws good from Matthews.
And at the free throw line, it's all about consistency with him. Same routine, same stroke.
Williams dishes to G. And Young now, top of the key. He kicks it to Williams. There's the dish to G, right wing. Fires the three. Rebound by the Trailblazers. And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Well, Kevin, Robin Lopez has always been just a little bit different. He feels at home in Portland, where the city slogan says, "Keep Portland weird." Coach Scott said there aren't too many towns that have that slogan. Portland's a perfect fit for him and vice versa. Lopez definitely marches to the beat of his own drum, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Lopez always a bit of...
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
Agreed.
Guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
And Matthews kicks to Aldridge. Tipped away. It's stolen by G. They set the screen. He dishes it to Wiggins. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
How about Wiggins in this one? He has 12 points and 1 rebound.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Trailblazers.
Well, they've definitely had the hot hand from the three-point line so far. Always nice to start out like that.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Martin. Chris Kaman is checked in for the Trailblazers. Batum comes in for Darrell Wright. Timberwolves trail by 7. Williams passes to G. Into Pekovic. Little turnaround, and it's blocked by Kaman. And now the fast break. Matthews with the ball. Lillard dishes to Matthews. Back to Lillard. He feeds it to Matthews. Shot clock at 6. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. And the basket by Lillard.
He didn't get off to much of a start early on, but he seems to have shaken off the rust here in the quarter.
They set the pick. Williams kicks to G. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. And that's now 6 points for G. Pass to Aldridge. Aldridge left side. The feed to Batum. It's tipped. It's stolen by G. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And that one's good. And now just a 4-point Trailblazer lead.
Well, they've got a big edge now when you look at the fast break points, guys.
It hasn't helped put them in front, Steve, but they need to keep playing that rapid-fire basketball. That's their style.
On the wing, Batum. Upside, Batum. 6 on the shot clock. Lillard against Williams. Lillard misses.
What was the defense doing there? I mean, he is not the guy to give an open look to, and yet they got away with it.
Screen by Young. G passes to Young. Matthews with the steal. And now Matthews pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
And especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets, that pushes this lead up instead of going the other way.
It's Williams with the drive, and there's another one for the Timberwolves.
If they're going to take tough outside shots, I mean, they're better off just firing from the three-point line.
Yeah, I agree with it. I mean, if you're going to be back there near the three-point line, you might as well take the three. Just step back and knock it down.
It's stolen by G. Outside Williams. Kicks it to G. Passes it to Pekovic. And it's sent back by Kana. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
I like the effort, son.
I'm feeling it, coach.
And a tight game here as we end the first half. Trailblazers lead by 4. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Some ground for you to make up, no doubt, here in the first half. What are the areas you need to improve on to get back even with them?
I think we just need to step our energy level up a little bit. We seem to be moving around like we were playing underwater in the first half. Second half, we need to come out with more urgency.
Good luck in the second half. Kevin, a visibly frustrated young man.
Okay, Doris, much appreciated.
All right, guys. I want to go over some things before we get back out there. Firstly, our offensive output in the paint was really encouraging. But that being said, let's make sure we don't get too one-dimensional in the second half. I want us getting points from the inside and out. I will point out that all the steals we got in that half as something we can build on. We pestered them with our D. That was great. And guys, I don't want too many of us under the glass at the defensive end. I want to be sure that we always have at least a couple of guys getting up court, ready to receive the outlet pass and get an easy bucket on the break. This game shouldn't be as close as it is. We're the better team. You know it, I know it, and they know it. Now let's get out there and prove it.
The third quarter. Guys looking to pull away in the last half of the game. You look at Andrew Wiggins in this game, he's been everywhere.
Well, when he gets to the rim, I mean, you know he's going to score. That's just the way it is. And he's been getting there a lot so far today.
And Steve, he's been operating at extremely close range. The D has to do a much better job of protecting the basket the rest of the way.
G, he's in at the point. Wiggins is out there with Young. And there's Pekovic, and it's Martin in at the 2. That's the group starting the second half for Flip Saunders. That shot wide open. Matthews has got the first points to start out the third quarter for Portland. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's G. Pekovic with a screen on Lillard. Outside Martin. The Timberwolves working the ball around him. And he gets it to go. 9 points for G.
Three-pointers and free throws, I call them threes and frees. We said it before, but that's really the key to Kevin Martin's success as a high-efficiency scorer. He's got a knack for making three-point plays.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And the pass to Lillard. Double team on Aldridge. The 15-footer. And again, it's Portland converting.
And Kevin Martin possesses that deceptive pump fake and a great knack for drawing contact. In fact, he loves getting to the line, and he should. I mean, he's almost a 90% foul shooter.
Martin with a screen on Lillard. In the corner, it's Wiggins. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. That one's in there. The Trailblazer lead was cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Pekovic. Portland's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. And for Kevin Martin, possibly the best scoring wing in at least Timberwolves history.
Yeah, Martin has averaged over 24 points a game in this league. And we've said before, Kevin, he's ultra efficient.
Pekovic with a screen on Lillard. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, good call there. You could tell he was moving into the defender when he tried to set the screen.
Yeah, lowered that shoulder, dipped right into him, too. I mean, he was going to be called on that foul either way.
Matthews against Martin. Lillard outside. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there. Damian Lillard, drafted with the 6th pick back in 2011. That pick, guys, acquired from the Nets in an exchange for Gerald Wallace. Steve, I'd say a pretty good trade for the Blazers.
Yeah, well, remember the Nets were in win-now mode. They were trying to keep Deron Williams happy, so they felt like the trade for Wallace would do that. The Blazers, in turn, I mean, they were rebuilding, and so they found the perfect deal at the right time and ended up drafting the future Rookie of the Year.
G kicks to Wiggins. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And their offense is flowing. It's clicking right now at the beginning of the second half. They've made 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Lillard attacking. Here's G. He's got 9. Pekovic with it. Matthews covering. Shots good from Young.
Everything's going right now. 4 for 5 shooting, 80%. They got their offense clicking.
Matthews dishes to Lopez. Lillard outside. It's stolen by G. To the wing on the left. For the lead. Rejected by Aldridge.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising in such a tight game.
Yeah, you're right. Very rarely will you out-rebound an opponent like that and not have it pay off.
Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. Clock at 6. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Lillard's got 6 here in this quarter.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
Here's G. Outside Martin. Pass to G. Into Pekovic. And that is good. Pekovic has got 6.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
Lillard outside. From 11 feet away. Second shot opportunity. Here's Aldridge. Here's G. He's got 9. Young outside. Feeds it to G. Young, a screen on Lillard. Here's G. And the layup is good. 11 points in the game.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
Now let's send it to Doris on the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Terry Stotts led the Blazers to the 2nd round last season, and he's now in his 3rd year with the team. He spent a couple of seasons as head coach in Atlanta and Milwaukee, but this is his longest stint and the best talent he's ever had. As Stott said, you never know if you're going to get another chance. Guys, he's certainly making the most of it.
Doing a great job. Thanks, Doris. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, each side having a tough time staying in front.
Well, the fans love it. I mean, a tug-of-war, back and forth affair, but if you're a coach, there's a little frustration here. You're trying to pull ahead, but it's evenly matched game.
How about that fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
Well, that's how you send it. 2 hands and hammer it down.
Young against Wright. Young passes to G. Pekovic with a screen. G kicks to Pekovic. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Portland.
I like that shooting.
Factor in this game.
Trailblazers leading by 5. On the court for the Trailblazers. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Aldridge and Lopez are down low. And it's Matthews in at the 3 slot. Here's McCollum. Rejected by Young. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Nikola Pekovic is checked in for Brewer. And G's subbed in for Ricky Rubio. To the right side. Here's G, covered by Lillard. G dishes to Pekovic. That's good.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
Lillard attacking. Dishes it to Aldridge. And yes, sir, that one drops.
You know, it seems like when they've gone to him, he's really come through. And that's not something they should get away from.
About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Here's G. Pekovic with a screen on Lillard. Martin attacking. And again, it's Minnesota.
They can't afford to give him that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to fight over the top of that.
Here's Lillard. And the basket good. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
Well, I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Here's G. He kicks it to Barea. The dish to G. 6 to shoot. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And that one's good. Pekovic.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Lillard attacking. Lopez passes to Aldridge. A second chance effort, and it's good on the way out. Aldridge has got 4 points this quarter. Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's G. Young, a screen on Lillard. G kicks to Barea. Just 5 on the clock. G. And there's Pekovic. That one's good on the assist by G. 14 points for Nikola Pekovic. Portland leading by 3. Lillard attacking. And there's the rejection. And now Barea running the floor all by himself. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
You know, they really aren't putting up any resistance on the low block. That's the 5th consecutive basket inside.
And, Steve, these looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for C.J. McCollum.
J.J. Barea, quick scoring guard, great attacking off of pick and rolls. And for his size, I'll tell you what, he has an impressive ability to finish around the rim.
And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
That's a big basket there, and you can expect him to be very involved and aggressive the rest of the way.
Wiggins is checked in for J.J. Barea. And for Barea, at just 6 feet, a scrappy defender, Clark. He plays in close, and he's a master of drawing charges.
Yeah, you know, the league actually cracked down on him a little bit. One of the players singled out for flopping, and that's mitigated one of his best defensive weapons.
Young, a screen on Lillard. G dishes to Wiggins. Buries it from three-point range. Wiggins has got the game tied up here for Minnesota.
What a time for him to step up. A big 3 right there.
Now, here's Lillard. Lopez a screen. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. Matthews, that one wide left.
Boy, for my taste, he's far too inconsistent with that shot. I mean, he's got to make those if he's going to take his game to the next level.
G kicks to Young. An easy layup after coming off the pick. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
He hasn't really done much on the offensive end, but he's worked within the team concept to help them get the lead. He's done some other things other than scoring to help his team get the lead here. Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
I agree, Clark. They need stops, and they can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are really high-percentage looks.
And it's Wiggins missing. The Trailblazers have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Martin against Batum. He dishes it to Lillard. Back to Batum. Lillard outside. Lillard right side, right at the free throw line, and it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Great defense there. You really have to challenge him at that range.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Oh, no, you hate to see that. Those are just the kind of errors that can cost you in a game like this.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
During that last break, I heard Terry Stotts as he addressed his team. He told his squad, listen, guys, it's close. It's about execution here. If we do that, I like our chances. No hero ball, just trust each other and make the simple play. Kevin?
Thanks again, Doris. Portland's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight and nailed 5 of them. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Matthews. From 12 feet out. That's good.
Unstoppable offense from both teams. I love the pace this game has been played at.
So does everybody else in the building. This has been a fun one.
The Timberwolves have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12. Here's G, covered by Lillard. Begovic with a screen. Clock at 6. Young outside. And right through it goes. Young's got 4 points this quarter.
He's locked in right now, guys. Hitting some big shots here in the fourth quarter.
1:51 left to play in the final quarter. Lillard, the pass to Matthews. Aldridge against Young. Lillard outside. Wide open look. The rebound by Young.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Well, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
G kicks to Wiggins. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Man, that's a shot you can't pass up. He should knock that down.
Batum dishes to Lillard. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Lillard. 6 feet out. And Aldridge gets it to go on the assist by Matthews. 12 points for LaMarcus Aldridge.
And that shot sucked the life out of the whole building.
Well, that was a big one, Clark. You can hear it.
Yeah, that was a gut punch right there. These fans, oh, man, they're struggling.
G. A huge shot to tie it up.
A crucial basket.
They needed it, and he gave it to them.
Lillard with it, now defended by G. Aldridge, the pass to Batum. Aldridge, no luck.
Had a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss.
Pekovic cannot hit. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And Lillard kicks to Batum. Aldridge dishes to Batum. Lillard attacking. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, they had a foul to give, but they couldn't get it done before that shot attempt.
Yeah, and giving up free throws isn't ideal here, Steve. You know that, but at least they got the clock stopped.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Those free throws put them in an excellent position to win this game. Hands of their defense.
Here's G. He feeds it to Martin. Here's G to take the lead. No good from three-point territory. And so the big win by Portland in a tight game. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
And
Congratulations, Damian, on a nice win. What does this sort of game say about this team?
I think, first of all, it says that, we got to learn how to keep a lead. We can't let teams put us in that position at the end of a game when we play so well. But I think it showed our composure, our ability to win the game down the stretch when the team had us on our heels in the closing minutes of the game. And we found a way to pull it out.
You certainly showed some toughness, Damian. Thanks for the time. Guys?
thanks, Doris. Yep.
I like the way you were dealing it tonight, man. That kind of unselfish play is appreciated. Keep it up and the W's will come, all right?
Just trying to do what I can, but tonight it wasn't enough.
Hey, look at me. Just keep hitting the open man. Distribute the rock. I'm telling you, wins, follow unselfish play. Guaranteed, okay?
Yeah, man. Message received.
Okay, I've been thinking.
That's never a good thing.
Huh, funny guy. That's why I like you so much. Always keeping it light. Doesn't hurt my feelings at all. Anyway, you're really starting to make a name for yourself. So with more eyeballs on you, I think it's time for you to start doing a little more to really stand out.
All right.
You know, get the word-of-mouth machine churning.
So what are you thinking?
You need to start doing pregame rituals. You know, LeBron's got the chalk toss, KG headbutts the stanchion. You know, something to get the people buzzing about you. Keep your name trending.
Yeah, I like the idea of creating something that people can associate with me. That's cool.
Oh, good. Well, I'll let you think about it, pick one out, and I look forward to seeing it debut before the next game.
Well, I'm sailing. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Should I been, could I been, would I been dead if I didn't get a message going to my